Have you ever felt lost and alone, questioning the very fabric of your existence? It's a feeling that can strike anyone at any time, leaving you adrift in a sea of uncertainty. You might find yourself pondering the big questions: why am I here? What is my purpose? In 1992, Neale Donald Walsch, grappling with personal turmoil, dared to ask a question that would change his life forever. His career was in shambles, his relationships strained, and he felt a profound emptiness. In a moment of sheer desperation, he cried out, "If there is a God, I'm angry and I need some answers." This wasn't just a casual question, it was a heartfelt plea from a man on the brink. Little did he know, this plea would ignite a profound dialogue with the divine, spanning years and delving into the deepest mysteries of existence. This extraordinary exchange became the foundation of the groundbreaking book, Conversations with God, published in 1995. It offered a new way of thinking about God, the universe, and our place within it. Walsch's journey began at a low point in his life. He was facing financial struggles, relationship issues, and a deep sense of unfulfillment. But it was in this darkness that he found the light, a beacon of hope. Desperate for answers, he poured his heart out in a letter to God, demanding explanations for the pain and suffering he witnessed in the world. As he wrote, he felt an undeniable presence responding to his every question, offering profound insights and a fresh perspective on life's mysteries. This presence didn't just answer his questions, it challenged him to think differently, offering a sense of peace and understanding. This extraordinary dialogue became the cornerstone of his spiritual journey, inspiring millions around the world. Through his writings, Neale Donald Walsch shared the wisdom he received, offering hope and guidance to those searching for answers. At first, Walsch questioned his sanity. The experience felt surreal, almost like a dream, yet it was happening in his waking life. The voice was so clear, so distinct, that it was hard to dismiss it as mere fantasy. Could he really be communicating with God? The thought seemed preposterous. He was just an ordinary man, yet the more he listened, the more he felt a deep sense of peace and clarity. The messages were filled with love and wisdom. The voice was undeniable, loving, compassionate, and filled with wisdom. It spoke to him in a way that touched the very core of his being, offering insights and guidance that were both profound and comforting. Walsch realized this divine connection wasn't limited to him, it was universal. Everyone has the potential to tap into this source of wisdom. It wasn't about being special, it was about being open and willing to listen. This realization was humbling and empowering. The answers to life's biggest questions were within reach for anyone who sought them. It wasn't about following a specific religion, it was about connecting with the divine within. Conversations with God became a testament to the universal truth that we are all capable of tapping into this divine wisdom. The book captured these dialogues, presenting them in an accessible way. For God resides within each of us. This idea challenged traditional notions of a distant, judgmental deity. Instead, it presented a vision of a loving, all-encompassing presence. The book beautifully captures this dialogue, presenting God's responses in a simple yet profound manner. Each page is filled with insights that encourage self-reflection and personal growth. It shatters the traditional image of a judgmental deity, replacing it with a loving presence involved in every aspect of our lives. This new understanding of God is about love, compassion, and support. This presence is always there, guiding us, supporting us, and helping us navigate life's challenges. It is a source of strength and comfort, reminding us that we are never truly alone. This God doesn't punish or reward. Instead, it guides and supports us on our journeys of self-discovery. Conversations with God offers a transformative vision of spirituality, one that is deeply personal and universally accessible. One of the most striking revelations in Conversations with God is the nature of God itself. The book presents a perspective that is both revolutionary and deeply comforting. God is not a separate entity, but rather the energy that flows through all things, an omnipresent force that is both within us and around us. This divine energy is the essence of life itself, manifesting in the beauty of nature, the complexity of the universe, and the simple joys of everyday existence. It connects us all in a web of love and unity, transcending the boundaries of race, religion, and nationality. This interconnectedness is a reminder that we are never truly alone. We are always part of a greater whole. This concept challenges traditional religious beliefs, which often depict God as a distant, judgmental figure. Instead, it invites us to see the divine as an intimate part of our lives, always present and always loving. It encourages readers to look beyond dogma and embrace a more expansive understanding of the divine. By doing so, we can find a deeper sense of peace and purpose, knowing that we are all connected by this universal energy. God, as presented in the book, is not bound by human limitations or expectations. It is a force of pure love, constantly seeking to guide us towards our highest potential. This love is unconditional, offering support and guidance without judgment. It is a force that is always present, even in our darkest moments, providing a beacon of hope and a path towards growth and enlightenment. You are not separate from me, God explains to Walsch, nor are you separate from one another. This statement is a powerful reminder of our inherent unity and the importance of recognizing the divine within ourselves and others. We are all interconnected, part of a vast, intricate web of life. Our actions and thoughts ripple out, affecting not just ourselves but the entire tapestry of existence. You are all part of the same divine tapestry, each thread essential to the whole. This metaphor beautifully illustrates the idea that every individual is valuable and has a unique role to play in the grand design of life. This profound message emphasizes the interconnectedness of all beings, urging us to treat one another with compassion and understanding. By recognizing our shared divinity, we can foster a world of greater harmony and love. In embracing this perspective, we open ourselves to a more profound and fulfilling experience of life, one that is rich with connection, purpose, and divine love. Walsch's conversations with God dismantle the illusion of separation that often creates fear, judgment, and conflict in our lives. We are not isolated individuals but rather interconnected parts of a unified whole. This realization has profound implications for how we view ourselves, our relationships, and the world around us. When we recognize our inherent unity, we begin to treat others with more kindness, compassion, and understanding. The greatest illusion is that you are separate from one another, God reveals. This separation is the root of all suffering. When you see yourself in the other, when you recognize the divine spark within every being, you begin to heal the wounds of separation and experience true peace. Section 5. The Power of Choice. Conversations with God emphasizes the power of choice in shaping our reality. We are not victims of circumstance but rather creators of our own experiences. Every thought, word, and action carries a specific vibration that contributes to the tapestry of our lives. By becoming conscious of our choices, we gain the power to create a life filled with joy, love, and fulfillment. You are always at choice, God reminds Walsch. Every moment presents an opportunity to align with love or fear. Choose love and you will create a life of joy. Choose fear and you will perpetuate suffering. Section 6. Embracing our divinity. One of the most empowering messages in conversations with God is the recognition of our own divinity. We are not flawed beings striving for God's approval but rather expressions of the divine, perfect and whole in our own right. Embracing this truth allows us to step into our power, live authentically, and create a life that is a true reflection of our highest selves. You are not here to earn my love, God assures Walsch. You are here to remember who you truly are, divine beings capable of creating miracles. Section 7. Living a life of purpose. Conversations with God encourages us to discover and live our unique purpose. We are all born with specific gifts and talents meant to be shared with the world. By identifying and pursuing our passions, we not only find personal fulfillment but also contribute to the greater good. Your purpose is not something you find, God explains. It is something you create through the choices you make every day. Follow your heart, and you will inevitably be led to your highest calling. Section 8. The Journey of Self-Discovery. Ultimately, Conversations with God is a guidebook for the journey of self-discovery. It encourages us to question our beliefs, challenge our limitations, and embrace the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. It is a reminder that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and within each of us lies the potential for profound growth, transformation, and love. The book invites us to embark on our own conversations with the divine, to ask our own questions, and to listen deeply for the answers that reside within. It is a reminder that we are never alone, for God is always with us, guiding and supporting us every step of the way. Section 9. A Call to Action. Conversations with God is not just a book to be read, it is a call to action. It challenges us to examine our lives, to live with more intention, and to create a world that reflects the love and unity we know is possible. It is an invitation to step into our power, embrace our divinity, and make a positive difference in the world. As you reflect on the profound messages within these pages, ask yourself, what will your conversation with God be?